Good morning. I figure we have an extra minute here. We'll start early and we'll sing an extra song. If you have your hymnals, let's turn to number 577, In the Heart of Jesus. In the heart of Jesus, there is love for you, love most pure and tender, love most deep and true. Why should you be lonely? Why for friendship sigh, when the heart of Jesus has a full supply? In the mind of Jesus, there is thought for you, warm as summer sunshine, sweet as morning dew. Why should you be fearful? Why take anxious thought? Since the mind of Jesus cares for those he bought. In the field of Jesus, there is work for you, such as even angels might rejoice to do. Why stand idly sighing for some life work grand, while the field of Jesus seeks your reaping hand? In the home of Jesus, there's a place for you, glorious, bright, and joyous, calm and peaceful too. Why then, like a wanderer, roam in weary pace, if the home of Jesus holds for you a place? All right, and let's turn to hymn number 472, A Song of Heaven and Homeland. This is one of my favorite hymns. It talks about sometimes you catch a glimpse of heaven. Like, not all the time, but sometimes we catch a glimpse of heaven. It's almost like God left the door ajar, and we just hear a little bit of the music that they're singing up in heaven. Sometimes I hear strange music like none I've heard before, come floating softly earthward as through heaven's open door. It seems like angel voices in strains of joy and love that swell the mighty chorus around the throne above. Oh, sweet celestial music heard from the land afar, the song of heaven and homeland. Through doors God leaves ajar, now soft and low and and restful. It floods my soul with peace, as if God's benediction bade all earth's troubles cease. Then grander than the voices of stream and wind and sea, it fills the dome of heaven with glorious harmony. Oh, sweet celestial music, heard from the land afar, the song of heaven and homeland. Through doors God leaves ajar. This music haunts me ever, like something heard in dreams. It seems to catch the cadence of heavenly wind and streams. My heart is filled with rapture to think someday to come I'll sing it with the angels, a song of heaven and home. Oh, sweet celestial music, heard from the land afar, the song of heaven and homeland. Through doors God leaves ajar. All right, and then let's turn to number 206, face to face, because we know we won't just hear it through doors God leaves ajar forever. One day we're going to see the Lord face to face. And we're going to sing the first and the third and the last verse of this song, Face to Face with Christ my Savior. Face to face with Christ my Savior, face to face, what will it be? When with rapture I behold him, Jesus Christ who died for me. Face to face shall I behold him, far beyond the starry sky. Face to face in all his glory, I shall see him by and by. Verse 3, what rejoicing in his presence, when our banished grief and pain, when the crooked ways are straightened and the rough ranks shall be plain. Face to face shall I behold him, far beyond the starry sky. Face to face in all his glory, I shall see him by and by. Face to face, what blissful moment, face to see and know. Face to face with my Redeemer, Jesus Christ, who loves me so. Face to face shall I behold him, far beyond the starry sky. Face to face in all his glory, I shall see him by and by.
Morning, happy Sabbath, everyone.
Morning.
Where is Bryce Meister at? Did he take off? Well, so Bryce LaHoyer, but there's another Bryce in here, Bryce Hall, and he doesn't want to be embarrassed right now, so he ditched. We'll have to find him. I purposely meant to embarrass him. Can't embarrass Bryce. He's immune to it. Right, Bryce? Can't embarrass you, right? No, that's no good. No sense even trying. So, quick announcements here. Obviously, we're welcome that everyone could make it here today, and for those that are on your way, Godspeed, and that He's watching over your travels. We won't be paying your speeding ticket. Just putting that out there. So praying for our church community. So we met here this morning, and we did something a little bit different this morning. We, knowing the times that we're living in, knowing that Jesus is coming soon, so much more are we needing to be prepared individually as a person to reflect Christ, for others to see Christ's resemblance in us. So much more is it to work in us to take that gap, whatever it is, between heaven and us, Jesus and us, and draw that close. Okay? So what we ask is that the Lord would work in us and show us what things do we need to clear out of our way so that Jesus can draw nearer to us and us to Jesus. And would show us, and so that we know and work in us to eliminate those obstacles and that separation. Until that day when Jesus does come, right? So prayer meetings held at 7 p.m. And for those of you who, if the travel is too far, Daniel and Pastor Erik have set up Microsoft Teams that will go out. If your email is with the church, if the church has your email, you will receive the email for that Microsoft Teams just before prayer meeting is to start. Then it's just like Zoom. It acts just the same way. You log in, boom, you're in, and everybody can hear you. You can see everybody as best as you can, probably with the laptop, right?
Yeah, if I charge my laptop.
Yeah, as long as Pastor charges his laptop, we're good. Okay, so going forward, women's ministry is still on for, now, it had it September 7th.